So have you watched my last video where I mentioned mistakes people make in their preservative? If you have not watched it, do go watch it because it's a follow-up video. I could not say everything in that video. I try to keep it short, but I'm a teacher and I love talking about formulation. I just love formulation into it. So some solutions to these mistakes that I mentioned. So first solution is like use a broad spectrum preservative in your product. So when you want to formulate your product, make sure you use a broad spectrum preservative. And an example of a broad spectrum preservative is liquid Jamal Plus. I am mentioning it because it is very popular, right? So it will help with both, like to prevent the growth of both mold, bacteria, and yeast. Then another solution to mistake I mentioned is use the correct usage ratio of your preservative in your product. So let me give an example of liquid Jamal Plus since I already started with that. So the usage rate for liquid Jamal Plus now is 0.1% to 0.5%. And me, just to be safe, a usage rate for a preservative is 0.1 to 0.5. I rather use it at 0.5 than use it at 0.1. So that is me. So make sure you find out the correct usage rate of the preservative you want to use. And how do you also find out? There are ways you can find out the usage rate of your preservative. When your supplier, like who you buy from and all, they always put the usage rate in their description. You can just check through their description and it will be there. So you understand the usage rate of any preservative you want to buy. Then another tip is you should know the right pH that your preservative will survive in your product, right? So let me use Liquid Jamal Plus. Liquid Jamal Plus is a celeb for today. Liquid Jamal Plus now the pH is 3 to 8, so it is a very wide range. Now there are some preservatives that the pH is 5 to 7, 5 to 8. And I imagine that you want to make a hair mist or like an acidic product that has a lower pH and you want to use that kind of preservative, it should not work, right? So you should understand the pH range of your preservative so that you can use it effectively. Then another solution to the mistakes that people make with preservative is know the phase that you have to add your preservative. You need to understand whether it is a preservative that is not heat sensitive, that if it is water soluble you can add in your water phase, or a preservative that is oil soluble that you have to add in your oil phase, or if it is heat sensitive. So liquid Jamal Plus now, for example, is heat sensitive, so you cannot put it, like you can't put it on when you are doing your double boiling, you're melting your ingredients. You can only put it in your cooling down phase when your product has cooled down, right? So yeah, that is another solution. Then another tip is make sure that you mix your preservative very well. So when you add your preservative, you need to mix it very well and make sure that it is well incorporated into your product. So guys, I'm very sure that you have learned from this video. Do subscribe to my channel if you are seeing this on YouTube, and if you are seeing this on my social media, then you should follow me on my social media accounts. If you would also like to learn more about hair products formulation or even beard products, I have a course that you can learn how to formulate different types of hair products, different types of beard products, and it's going at 30% off during this 30 days challenge. Just send me a DM if you would like to know more about this course. See you in my next video. Bye.